Jim Cresimore, my friend. It's been a privilege. Please come talk to us.
No question about it. It's been a great evening. I walked outside before we got started, and I said there's only 2 name tags left. And Sue said, don't worry about it, those 2 are coming. I don't think I've ever been to a meeting. We've been to a lot of meetings in our lifetime. I don't think I've ever been to a meeting where they had the name tags placed out on the table, which most of them do. And every single name tag was picked up.
All right.
To me, that says an awful lot. To me, it makes me very proud. First of all, one of the reasons that there were only 2 name tags and now none was the fact that we didn't go out and invite half the town. We asked those people who really, really meant a lot to us to be here. So I think that had more to do with all the name tags. We could have had 6,000. But you're the people that we chose that meant an awful lot to us in our lifetime in the field of business. And we thank you very, very much for being here tonight. It's a special occasion, and as Jack said, we probably won't ever get over it. I'd just like to say something about 3 areas. Business, politics, and all of you know it wouldn't be me if I didn't talk about politics. Family. And somewhat in that order, with family being number 1. You've heard from my 2 sons, and that just means unbelievable joy to me. That's because we're a real family. I'm sorry that my daughter could not be here with us tonight. She lives in Chicago. But I think the occasion of her not being here, I have to tell you, I'm kind of proud of her. She is an executive director, creative director in the advertising business. And tonight, she is in Nashville, Tennessee, having written a song for Reba McEntire. Hopefully, this will become a big, big hit. So she said, Daddy, I'll come. And I said, no, you go to Reba's. She's there tonight. But these 3 mean an awful lot to me. Not just these 3, but also their spouses. Chris is the one that keeps taking all those pictures. Jimmy's wife. Chris, stand up. Chris, you and Jimmy stand up. Family. This is most important to us. Joel, stand up. Joel is here tonight in the same capacity, and unfortunately, Allison, his wife, is home in bed with this junk that's going around, whatever it is, and it struck her yesterday, and she kept insisting on she was going to get out and come to me. I said, absolutely not. So here again, family, these are the 2, and I'm sorry that Jennifer could not be with us. On the other hand, I hope we'll read back to our things as we did. I'm going to come back to family and end it up. But the next thing I'd like to touch on a little bit is politics, and I'll go to business. And I'm not going to get into, when I first got involved in politics in Wake County, most of you know this, we could have had a convention and put everybody in a phone booth. We'd come from, when I was first county chairman here, we had 4,700 registered Republicans, and now we had 87,000 when we started winning. And that took not just me, but a lot of people were very, very proud of it. And I'm going to get off politics, but since everybody's told the story, I got to tell you just one of my favorite stories that we used to tell as we were trying to get people elected. And this story really could fit very well my family, my immediate family, my family, my father, my grandparents. This might well be us, every one of us. The story is about the old gentleman over in western North Carolina, which could very well have been my grandfather. And He was just a staunch Republican I mean, if you weren't a Republican, there's something really wrong with you bad. And he brought all the children up. And I'm not saying I indoctrinated our 3 children, but thank God they're on that side, and I'm very proud of it. But he had told his children all about what they should be in politics. And he had really, really convinced them that they were on the right track when they belonged to the GOP. Finally, that day came when the old man was on his deathbed. They called all the children in, and they gathered around the bed. The old man, in his dying hours, one of them said, "Papa, is there something we can do for you? What could we do for you?" Finally, the old man, in a weakened state, said, "I want you to go get the registrar." The registrar. Get the registrar. They didn't want to be contrary to their father, and so they went out and got the registrar, and the guy came in, and he sat down, he got his book out. He said, "What do you want to do?" And the old man said, "I want to change my registration from Republican to Democrat." The kids were standing there with their mouths open. And one of them finally said, "Papa, how could you do that?" Finally, the old man raised up with all the strength he had left. He said, "Son, if somebody's got to go, let it be one of them." That concludes my apology. Usually, if I got this big a crowd, I'd talk all night. One thing I would like to say, though, to thank each and every one of you here tonight. I made up my mind, this came a little bit from politics, that I would not start calling names. Every one of you are very, very, very meaningful and important. And I wouldn't have one person think I left them out. I probably could tell stories about our relationship with every one of you. But since it's this time of night, that would take till tomorrow morning. So I'm going to avoid calling any of you out by name or telling any story about you. But you and I know the times we've had together. We know how important it is. You know how important we are to each other. Would be, there'd be name tags left out there on that table. So I'm not going to call names, but I do want to say thank you very much, each and every one of you, individually and together. That's very important. I'd like to touch just a few minutes on business. Let me ask you this, we won't take it a second. Everybody in this room, we got a lot of people here or not, but the vast majority of you are. If you've ever drawn a paycheck from Associated Brokers or Allegiance Brokers, just stick your hand up. I'm going to tell you something. In my opinion, you have never been in better circumstances. You have never been in better circumstances. And let me just take a few minutes to say that Jack Gunn and I, as having controlling stock in this company, might or might not, we heard a lot of people as to what they would give for this company. We've heard figures that were higher than we got. I don't know whether it happened, but we heard figures. But I'm going to tell you, everybody that held up their hand here tonight, you are important to us, Jack Gunn. And I could not be proud of people that are running this company today. We were concerned about your future. We could have got a little more money. We couldn't have got the people who could do the job that you're going to have done and that you're going to do. Terry Peach is one of the finest, most honorable more ability in this business than almost anybody I've ever known. You could mention Terry Peach's name anywhere in the United States in the brokerage business, and they all know him. They all know him affectionately, and they all know him as being an extremely capable and responsible person. Terry touched on the fact that it's been about 10 years ago, maybe a little bit more than that. Terry was with one of the great companies, great brokerage companies. Things have changed and changing more every day. I feel very proud of where we are. Terry was with the J.A. Richardson Company, which was one of the leaders, one of the finest brokerage companies in the country. But the Richardsons kind of got out of it. Some way or another, they got the wrong guy in charge. Let me hasten to say it wasn't Terry Peach, he was the salesman. But they brought a guy in who was going to take this company to wherever. He only took himself. It didn't work out. When that didn't work out, the company got in real trouble. Terry, being the kind of person he was, he felt like that he had an obligation to the companies and the principles that they represented. And he began to seek people out in the brokerage business and talk to them about the fact that he thought he could put something together if he could get the support. And I knew Terry, but not well at that time. I met him. I knew of his reputation, and I knew that that was really top. But it was one Saturday morning, and I would have to admit that I would go all night, but I've never really been one of those real early. It was about 7:30 and the phone rings. Terry Peach, and he told me the story, and he talked to other people, and he thought it would be maybe to our benefit, or would I be interested in talking to him about backing his effort to get a company started. And I said, well, yeah, we can get together and talk. And I said, well, sure, we can get together and talk. But when you got in mind, sometime next week? And he said, well, actually, I was thinking about today. I said, today? I'm still in bed. And, whatever we said from then on, I wound up getting on Piedmont, wish I could still get on. I wound up getting on Piedmont flying to Charlotte. And I met Terry in the lounge down there, and that was about 11 o'clock. At 6:30, we had a handshake. We never needed a handshake. These 10 years couldn't have been better. Terry was the kind of person that you want to get in bed with when you talk about business. I'm not saying we haven't had some differences of opinion, but I'm saying this, we never really disagreed on anything that we couldn't resolve because we wanted to deal with what was right. What I'm saying that all of you who held your hand up, you couldn't be in better hands. And some of you are going to be stockholders in this country. Of course, somebody said we'll still be around because we're going to be getting the check. I couldn't be happier for this company. I'm extremely pleased that we'll be a little bit more large than the check. And we're excited about it because when you've got Terry Peach running the company as president, CEO, you know you got things going right. Jack and I are very privileged, and Terry's feeling that we will continue to serve on the board of the Leeds Brokerage Company. Happily, we're going to do that. And I will continue to be the chairman of that board. We're very excited to have Terry Peach as our CEO and president because he is going to lead you. Those of you who held up your hand, you were in better shape than anybody we could have taken sides with in New York or Miami or wherever. So I just want to kind of bring that and re-emphasize my feelings for Terry Peach and what he'll do in this company. The last thing, and I won't take long with this, but the last thing is family. You know, you've already heard my two sons, and I think that tells you how we feel about family. We're family first, before politics. been a long haul, as Jack said. What, 20 years? Jack and I, 40-some years. Two of us, in other respects, more. It's been a long haul. It wasn't easy to start with. He told you about some of the, Jack, I thought you were going to tell a couple more stories and talk some more laughter. He's got some very good ones. I'll talk about in touch on. But really, I don't feel like that I would be here in this capacity if it hadn't been for my family. They've been totally supportive. Totally supportive. In fact, there was a time when we ate because my wife called school. That just means more than you'll ever know along with everything else. She had quite a record of teaching school. When she started teaching school, she had kids in her class almost as old as she was, and certainly a lot of them bigger than she was. And so, for 3 years, she taught school so we could eat, and I could put gas in an old van and run down to eastern North Carolina trying to get the business started. So that's the kind of family we've been. During that period of time, when we got married, we really didn't have anything much. But I had the opportunity to get her this mother was a nut about kinds of treasures. He bought about 5 or 6, and they sit out in his backyard, and he died, and his widow left them out there. Finally, she got ready to sell them, and I bought one of them for $85 and put a fuel pump on it, 15. And Joe drove that car. And that was back when the Thunderbird was the hottest thing in automobiles. Her kids got to know her and liked her, and they'd say, "Here comes Miss Cresimore in the Thunder Tub." You remember the old Kaiser Fraser? You remember how it looked like? You turned it upside down, it looked like a tub. And they'd say, "It's a Thunder Tub." But I had the other two stand up. Joe stand up. I met this gal when she was 17 years old. There wasn't anybody else after that. She was 17 years old, and she went to a school called WC. Now, a lot of you here, quite a few of you here, are old enough to know what WC. Some of you younger ones who travel abroad think of it as a water closet. I think WC back then was Women's College, the University of North Carolina, Greensboro. Now it's just Greensboro. I expect there may be a few WC people in here besides Joe. Any other WC people in here? Harley's holding up his hand. What Harley's trying to tell you is he went to WC a whole lot. He went to WC a lot, not as a student. I was talking about those who go to WC as a student. But anyway, again, let me come back and say thank you, each and every one of you. We had enough time. I'd like to reminisce with everybody else all the stories I can remember that each of us have had. But since that can't happen, I'm not going to start with anyone because you're all, every one of you, are that important. And I wouldn't want to leave anybody out. So, as old Bob Hope says, thanks for the memories. Thanks for coming.